Kia ora, this is Manu reporting from Kea Kids News. Today I'm in Hamilton and here with the mighty Waikato. Did you know this river is in danger from e-scooters? People are dumping heaps and heaps of scooters in the river and their batteries are poisoning the taonga. But there's a scuba diver in Hamilton who's trying to bring attention to the e-scooters that are getting chucked in the water. How many scooters do you think are in the river?
Ooh, that's a tough one. You know, just underneath the bridge here, we found 5, but that's only in a small spot. So if we're talking about the whole length of the Waikato Awa, from Taupo all the way to Port Waikato, there could be hundreds.
We contacted the scooter hire operators, Lime and Beam. Lime said,
"We're working to prevent this type of vandalism from happening by increasing no operation zones around rivers, and would be happy to work with any recovery efforts."
In here is where the battery cell is, the lithium battery, okay? And when it's in the water for too long, it'll start to break down and eventually leach, and that's no good for any fish life.
now the scooters, how did they get in the river?
Well, the scooters, they don't drive themselves in, so you know, people must think that it's a funny thing to do to throw all the scooters in the river.
Tua's just found and pulled out this first generation Lime scooter and it's seen better days. How long do you think this one was in the river?
This one here looks like it's been in close to 3 years. Look, everything's starting to break down. The plastic has lost its colour.
Do you get sick from diving in the dirty water?
Yeah, one of our divers, he got sick. A little bit of water got into his mouth. And you know, we also get itchy skin if you don't clean yourself after diving in the river. So yeah, it's so dangerous to dive in there. So when it is, you know, you have to have specialists that know what they're doing. You name it, there's a lot of gear involved and a lot of expertise.
When Tua finds something interesting in the river, he posts about it on social media.
Our mission is to get in there, show people what's beneath the surface here in the Waikato Awa, and once we've shown them, it is to actually salvage it out. The vehicles, the rubbish, the scooters.
And it's not only scooters that are in the water, there are much bigger problems.
Well, you've got vehicles in there, cars, trucks, all the pollutants that are within vehicles, the petrol, the oil, you know, the battery acid leaking out.
How many cars are in the river?
Well, within Hamilton City alone, there's 18 vehicles, 18 cars. So there's probably hundreds of cars in the river.
How do trucks and cars get in the river?
Most of them are stolen vehicles that people have driven or pushed into the river, and that's how they find their way there.
Tua has found 18 cars in the last 2 months. How are we going to stop people dumping scooters in the river?
By having this groundswell of support and respect for our river, maybe people will stop doing those silly things, you know.
Tua is passionate about this river and has spent his own money cleaning it up. But he really wants the council to pay someone to do it professionally. E-scooters are supposed to be clean and green, but today we learned that they can actually be bad for our rivers. This has been Manu reporting from Kea Kids News.